who originally caught Finn 2 years previous after the strangulation and stabbing murder of Tess Aubrey, has been brought back on the job to hunt down Gordon Finn once again.
I'm gonna pull out every stop until we catch this Gordon Finn character. He's brazen, standing out there in broad daylight, practically daring us to arrest him. You know what? That's exactly what's gonna happen, because a guy like that is bound to slip up, and when he does, I'm gonna be the one to nail him to the wall. Now, as far as Allie Henderson goes, that might be a different story. Just pray that we can find her alive. Mr. Parrott says he's going to bring their daughter home, and as God is my witness, I am going to do just that. Come on, we gotta go.
This is Todd Cooper with WALT News.
Hey there. I expect to see you here.
Terrified, I'm sure.
The latest, most effective tool for child tantrum prevention. It's simple. Just douse a rash
You know,
with our patented sleepy time.
it's never anything good on the damn TV. Always crappy reality shows with my face all over the news all damn time.
You know, we need to take off soon if we want to stay ahead of those commercials.
Then a friend of mine introduced me to nap time. It's never
Especially with
around here.
sexy friend man. Or
The secret lies in Naptime's revolutionary fast-asleep formula, developed by militant. This is chloroform.
I'm thinking we should head down to Mexico. No one's gonna fuck with us there.
yeah, but somehow I think we'll go out on our own terms. I mean, no one's touched us yet. And that can only mean one thing.
I had a really good
We're
time.
invincible.
But they're just stupid. Look at you there.
After we had our first
Yeah.
child here, we
We were
regretted it
waiting
almost
for this.
immediately.
We didn't know that she'd cry so much.
Talk about defective. But thanks to nap time, our little Samantha here hasn't made a noise.
I first visited this, this pious nut a few years ago during the first investigation. Kind of amazed me how quick he was to give up his own son. Kind of hoping he does the same thing today.
What did you do to make him give up Finn?
It's just it, nothing. All I did was tell him that his son was a part of an ongoing murder investigation, and the next thing you know, he's giving us everything. Habits, stomping grounds, even his childhood behavior patterns. Trust me, the only reason we caught Gordon Finn the first time is because of this man.
Yeah, but considering he never visited his son when he was in lockup, he cut him off completely, so no love lost, right?
Right.
So, what makes you think he has any new information on him?
I don't. All right, I don't. But we're stumped. And when you're stumped, you retrace your steps. Look, this may yield nothing, but we gotta try, right?
Right.
You ready?
Yeah.
Let's do this?
Let's do this.
Okay. Owen Rodriguez, don't say anything fucking stupid.
Yeah? What do you want?
Mr. Finn, I presume you remember me.
Yeah. I remember you. Never thought I'd see your face again.
I suppose you know why we're here then.
So! I haven't seen the bastard.
May we come in?
Mr. Finn, as I've already said, I'm certain you know why we're here. Your son escaped the Woodbridge Mental Hospital a few months ago.
Yeah. You butt cups let him go, didn't you?
Well, I wouldn't say that. He did take out 3 people with him.
Shut the fuck up.
As I said, you butt cups.
Look, Mr. Finn, I assure you, his escape was no easy task, and I can promise you he must have had one hell of a fight on the way out. Now, we are here trying to get any information we can to put him back into custody. Can you help us?
That kid was a bad seed. I blame his mother. I tried to show him the way through Christ, and it didn't work. May the Lord strike out the demon inside you. That bitch had the evil inside her, so that blood flows through his veins.
And I see the evil seed that can be the cause of our worst nightmares, yeah?
That's right. This country is in trouble. Gordon was gonna lead us all into the light of God. Well, that was my hope anyway. Instead, a moment of weakness from his mother, and all hell broke loose.
And whatever became of his mother?
His mother was weak and went to be with the Lord when Gordon was 12.
You see. Now, the first time we spoke, you had mentioned that your son loved the woods, that his first and one true love was nature. Has he ever said anything to you that might indicate where, if he were in the woods, he might be?
When Gordon was a young kid, he stabbed our dog to death. Seemed every time he got into trouble, he'd run out into the woods and hide, and I'd have to go out and find him. Since that happened, he'd always talk about going someplace and living his life as a mountain man or something. When he got older, he took trips to various forests all over the place. One time, he went into the mountains with only a knife and a lighter. Hell, didn't return for weeks.
And when he took these trips, did he ever take any friends with him? Maybe a girlfriend?
You know, I don't recollect anyone knowing Gordon very well. But he did meet a young girl in our backwoods a very long time ago when he was young. I don't know whatever happened to her. But I do remember finding dead animals all over the woods when I'd go out to find him and bring him back home. I always suspected he was killing those creatures.
Okay, thank you very much.
Did he say anything to anyone about who this girl is?
Like I said, I remember hearing about this girl, but I don't know who she was or where she came from.
Well, sir, I just wanted to see if there was any more insight.
Well, if she was hanging out with Gordon, I assume the little bitch was just as evil as he was. Like I said, I don't know who she was or where she came from. Now, does that answer your question, wise guy?
Mr. Finn, first of all, I would like to thank you very much for taking us into your home and answering our questions. I would further like to apologize if my partner may or may not have said something to have irritated you unduly. Thank you once again. That'll be all. Well, let's go.
Jones? If you do find him, make sure you put the evil bastard down this time.
Oh, I will find him. And I will take him out. No, put me through. This is Marshal Thomas Jones. I need a search of every rest stop, motel, and campground in the area. If this son of a bitch sticks to his usual patterns, we'll nail him to the ground tonight. Sounds good, thanks.
Finn's more than likely going to be somewhere out in the open, despite being on the run. Do you think he's going to be easily recognizable if we cover every square inch of the area?
What, are you kidding me? This guy's been hot news ever since he first escaped. Someone's gonna recognize him and someone will point him out. Let's hope for our sake that they do. Come on, let's go.
Hey. Well, I think we'll get rid of our friend over here.
Right now, it's light out.
I know, but by the time I wrap her up and carry her out there, I mean, it'll start to get dark soon. I'm not too worried about her.
No. Come here. Hey, buddy, hey. No, come here. Come here. I gotta tell you something. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. Oh, cold inside. Oh, you're feeling a little frosty, aren't you, buddy? All right, it's gonna be a miracle if you get back to 34th Street. Oh, hey, if I give you a ducat, can you give me the biggest bird in the window? Could you? All right, hey, listen, you need to go home, all right? Walk. Just walk it off. Walk. Keep walking. Yeah, Bob, it's me. I think I just saw Gordon Finn.
You don't think he's crazy enough to go into Devil's Canyon, do you?
Are you fucking with me? Finn is the very definition of crazy. Of course I think he'd be crazy enough to go to Devil's... Hold on. Ms. Jones. You kidding? No. We're only about an hour away. I don't want anyone to go near him until I get there. Do you understand me? We're on our way. That was Sullivan. The motel clerk just called from the Lucky Day Inn.
Do you think that's a solid lead?
I think it's the only lead we've got. Come on, let's go.
In other news, Jennifer O'Reilly is still missing. Detectives have been searching for clues for 3 days now. With fugitive Gordon Finn still on the loose, there's cause for great worry of foul play in the Woodbridge community.
Gordon.
What is it?
I got something to tell you.
That's funny. I've been meaning to talk to you about something myself. I mean, instead of going down to Mexico, how would you feel about going to live out in the mountains? We can make a home there, live off the land. No one would ever find us, and if they ever did, I mean, we can just take care of it.
Yeah, it's beautiful out there. I think it's a great idea. But I think we need to take off soon. Something just doesn't feel right. It's like a massive end to everything.
Bullshit. Those guys are a bunch of idiots. They'll never find us. I mean, I could literally go down to the local diner and order myself a big old plate of bacon and eggs, and they'd never be the wiser. What? What is it?
Damn it, I've got something I need to say to you.
So
gonna be a major factor for us.
Gordon Finn! This is Agent Thomas Jones, U.S. Marshal Service. We have the place surrounded. Come out with your hands upon your head. You have 30 seconds to comply.
Damn. You're right.
I told you. Now what are we gonna do?
Allie. It'll be okay. As far as they know, you're just a hostage. It's me that they want. I walk out that door, I'm a dead man. You'll live on. Okay?
I love you, Gordon.
I love you too.
All right, boys, be ready for anything. He's foxy. Gordon Finn, U.S. Marshal, get on the ground now. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the goddamn ground, Finn. This is your last chance. No! Good riddance. Good fucking riddance.
It's okay, Allie.
You all right, Miss Henderson? We're gonna go ahead and take you home. Did he do anything to you?
I think I'm okay. He was a dreadful bastard. I can't believe I made it out alive.
Pretty soon you'll be able to put this all behind you and start a new life.
I don't remember who I was since they put their fucking claws in me.
Back off! Back off!
my favorite person with a white coat. You know what I mean? Hey, Doctor, I really love that coat of yours. You know, I want to get a coat just like that with a tie. I want everything. You know what I mean? Yeah. Time to find your room. Time to find your room.
I see you. Are you afraid? You are surrounded by evil, by pray for the end of this wicked world. Jesus.
Well,
I am prepared
The rector
for
is
the
that way.
end of days.
Let's take a walk, Jesus.
I see you. Through tears of joy. Are you afraid? You should be.
Gordon, I'd like to have a little chat about the day your mother died.
She was an angel. I loved her. When you can understand that, Doc?
Look, Gordon, I don't particularly care what the state says about your level of sanity. Quite frankly, those corrupt monkeys would just as soon kill you off when I leave this room. No. My hope is to prove you insane to save your life. That's it. Now, can you tell me anything about your past that might help?
No.
God damn it, Gordon! For months, we talk about everything. I really believed we were making progress. And then you choose to shut down. Do you want to die? We talked about the animals. We talked about how they looked, bloodied and butchered. And every time we got close to the real reason for their ultimate demise, you say, but I didn't kill them. You see? Well, this is what I'm talking about. We have a classic case of a budding serial killer from a very young age. Well, let's talk about Tess. That was just one murder.
How many times I gotta tell you? I never killed anybody.
Sorry, Gordon. I'm afraid that's just not good enough for these people. Even I believe you killed her.
No more questions.
Fine. I'm sorry, Gordon. I don't think you're long for this world. I don't know how much time you've got, but I can't help you.
Our Father who art in heaven, name thy kingdom come, thy will be done. This is our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses, we forgive our trespasses. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Our Father, Gordon, pray. Our Father who art in heaven, be thy name, thy kingdom come. Jesus Christ! Elohim! 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 None on earth is it. Give us a standard daily bread and forgive us our trespasses. As we forget those who trespass against us. It is not into temptation. Gordon! She needs more water. Go get some. Now! Amy. Look at me. Look at me. We don't need no doctors. Tools of the devil. God will save you. May God have mercy on your soul. Your mother is dead. The angels have taken her home.